Okay. All right. Here's one thing that I've learned in life. You can only prevent, and here's one thing that judges need to learn, okay? People always like to shelter people and prevent people from making mistakes for the sake of preventing people from making mistakes, like keep people from freedom, to prevent people from making mistakes in the real world. But at the same time, it's like, here's the thing. You can't really, in whether in the real world and when you're sheltered, like sheltering people is not really a good idea, because there's always going to be a time in a place where it's like you're going to be forced to be independent. Like, here's one thing. Do you know that group homes can put you in the street when they ain't got no place for you? Or they could put you in the street for any reason. They can evict you anytime they want to. So, yeah. They can evict you anytime they want to. So that's one thing you gotta know. Like, group homes can evict you anytime they want to. Like, for any reason. So you gotta think about it like that. Especially when they in a permanent housing, when they are legally not allowed to complain about anything. They could just put you in the street whenever you want to. Like, here's the thing. Anything can happen where you will have to be forced to be independent. Where independence will catch you off guard, and then then you have to be independent in one way or another. You have to go into survival mode to make yourself independent. So, yeah. And another thing. So, back to making mistakes. You can't prevent people from making mistakes, whether you're trying to shelter them or whether in the real world. You cannot prevent people from making mistakes. You can always prevent people from making the wrong mistakes, but you can only prevent people from making so many wrong mistakes. You can only prevent people from making so many mistakes in general. Like, how do I say this? So it's like, when people make mistakes, don't hold it against them. That's how you grow. That's how you grow in life. So, yeah. One thing that I've learned, and this is what you guys should learn, what you kids should learn from me. Okay, this is what you kids should learn from me. All right? Never buy a Nokia phone. Never get you a Nokia phone. I knew nothing about a Nokia phone. I knew nothing about a Nokia phone. I overlooked every red flag. I knew nothing about it. So, because this is my experience. Remember that I said that I had a hacker in there? I connected all the dots, and it's all coming together. All right, let me tell you what happened. Okay. My experience with Nokia is that it was all good in the beginning. It's all fast, but it's slow every night, and I had to restart it to make it fast again. It always freezes. I always have to clear storage and cache all the time. It's crazy. And then over time, I started having this hacker. Okay? I started having this hacker. And then I was trying to figure out this hacker, I couldn't get rid of him, no matter how hard I try. And then there's this device pulse. Device pulse, okay? Keep in mind, device pulse. One thing I didn't know before is that device pulse comes with Nokia. Okay? All right. Now, Nokia, how do I say this? How do I say this? How do I say it? If you use Nokia, you either got hacked or you gonna get hacked eventually. Because with device pulse, it's like, even if you reset your phone, it is gonna still be on your phone. Device pulse will still be on your phone. It's gonna be tracking all your information. It's gonna be putting it online. It's gonna be putting it everywhere. It's gonna be selling your information. It's gonna be doing all of that. Okay, it's not, you don't even have to put your information out there. Like just buying the phone itself. The phone itself is a red flag. Don't get that Nokia. All right? That Nokia is a red flag. That phone is a red flag. If you got that Nokia, you better get rid of that. Another thing is like, once you get that Nokia, you better not reset that, because once you reset that, you cannot get back in there. Okay? They even deleted my option to even add a pattern, like, you know, those little line patterns. Like, they got rid of the option to do the line patterns. So when I put in the PIN number and press confirmed, it no longer counted. Like, they immediately changed it and locked me out. I even tried to do this hack thing where trying to get my phone back, where I was trying to power off my phone and using volume to put it on recovery mode, and they deleted the option for recovery mode. So, yeah. Don't get a Nokia. All right? Don't get a Nokia. Nokia doesn't only come with freezes and slowing down. It came with a hacker. They did that on purpose. Okay? You know track phone, right? The name, track phone. If it's got track and track phone, it's not a misunderstanding. All right? Know the red flags. If it's got track and track phone, then it's going to track your information and it's going to sell it. All right? If there is permanent housing, that means you are not going to get out of there, and it's not safe for you, because those roommates are going to eventually hate you. They're going to eventually be jealous of whatever thing you got going on, and it's going to eventually be dangerous for you, where it's like, so yeah. So it's like, read the names of these things. Once these names tell you what they are, always expect the worst in these names. Like, it's okay. Listen, like, be misunderstood. Be misunderstood. Don't Take these, once something says what it is, believe it the first time. Stay away from Nokia. It came with a hacker. Okay, that person be pretending to be you. Okay, you'll be going through an identity theft. Like, trust me. Stay away from Nokia. You will have this hacker that you will not get rid of. And then once you have this hacker, it's like, you better not reset your account. You better not reset your phone. You better not do none of that. So, never buy a Nokia phone. All right. I had to learn that the hard way. All right. So note to self, when a name of a product sounds like a misunderstanding, it is not. It is exactly what it is. Expect the worst and don't trust it. Run the other way. God bless.